I thought our guys in the first half did a good job of, doing what we asked them to do. I thought we limited them, to one shot. I thought we flew around. We finished possession with rebounds, and then late in the first half, we got careless, made a couple of turnovers. They got a couple of possessions, and then that carried over into the second half. And I thought offensively, we got a lot of good shots in the second half. We couldn't make them. I thought we got a lot of good looks, and and that's what we talk about why defense is so important. When you get those good looks and you're not making them, like you got to be able to have your defense there to hold teams down until we can get our offense going. And obviously we didn't do that. But again, I thought the guys, battled for about 27, 28 minutes, but it's a 40-minute game. I thought we made 14 threes. I just thought we went through a spell in the second half where, when the game started going back and forth, that's when our turnovers, some costly turnovers, empty possessions, what we talk about, just entering the ball in. No one practices those. We make those. We just make those mistakes that, sometimes you just kind of a head scratcher. But I thought Pitt, when they needed to make the tough plays, they made the tough plays, and we didn't. We got to get rebounds, and again, we got offensive rebounds. We got 14, and we couldn't finish. They had 8 or 9 blocks. We were around the rim. We couldn't finish. I don't know, what else, to do. As far as that, we got to go up strong. We got to shot fake. Got to get into people. But I thought offensively we got good shots. We couldn't make them, and then our defense just didn't hold up to get us through. Questions?
Adrian, you talked about getting good shots, but so many of them were from three-point range. Do you feel like Pittsburgh was happy enough if you did take that many threes, as long as you weren't going inside to Eddie and your other bigs?
We made 14 threes. I think we made 9 in the first half, and I think we were 6 for whatever in the second half. And I thought all the threes that we made had nothing to do with Pitt forcing us doing anything. I thought we took what they gave us. We went inside. They doubled Eddie very hard. We got the ball out to our shooters, and we made the shots. So again, obviously Pitt played well in the second half, but I still thought we had control of it. I still thought we had, we got the shots that we wanted. We got the shots that we wanted, and we just didn't make them. I think JJ had about 4 or 5 open looks. They didn't go in. That happens, and that's why the defense is so important. And we've struggled in that area this year defensively. That hurt us again today.
Adrian, what do you make of the second half? You guys are really struggling in the second half with some of these games. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think we are, pretty. We get after it again. We kind of we get in. Typically in the second half, a lot of it is, it gets down to those stretches where we got to make those plays. And I think if we make those plays, we can, keep moving. But we haven't made those plays yet. And again, those plays are not execution plays, right? Those plays are like, don't turn the ball over, right? Those plays are like, we get them to miss, and we box out, but we don't get the ball, right? So things that we work on, and that's the things that is very, very upsetting, and our guys are upsetting. But that's what typically the last couple of games, that's what's happened. We've been in those games, and then it comes a moment where you got to get a possession, and then we have too many empty possessions late in the second half as well. And again, it's not like these are not like difficult turnovers. These are like trying to throw the ball into the post. Like, I don't get it. We just turn it over, or we just get the ball and someone takes it out of our hand. So those are the turnovers that kind of are very frustrating.
Pitt jumped up from making 38% of their shots in the first half to 62% in the second half. What did they do, and what did you guys do that changed how they were able to score?
Well, I know we didn't guard the way we were supposed to guard in the second half. I thought, we let Ish. We went under a couple of screens, which we didn't talk about, and he buried them. I thought Pitt, every time we didn't do a defensive assignment, they made us pay. That's what I thought. The difference in the second half, and then obviously they're a good team. They got going. It was back and forth, and then their defense, they got the stops, and we couldn't get the stops. And then when we did get the stops, we couldn't finish them off. Meaning we got them to miss. It's not a stop. We got them to miss, and we couldn't secure the rebound.
Eddie was such a force in that first game up in Syracuse off the glass. What was the difference tonight? Only 6 rebounds.
I thought. I mean, they did a really good job of attacking him. As far as offensively, they came and doubled a lot harder than they did in the past, and they literally kept a body on him. They kept a body on him. They didn't want to. They didn't give him any angles, and he still got 6 rebounds, 2 offensive. So I thought they did a better job this time. They really pushed him out, and they doubled him hard and made him give the ball up.
Adrian, you're now 5-11 in the league, lost 4 of the last 5. Where do you think the team's at right now? How's the attitude in the locker room?
I mean, they're disappointed. They disappointed like anybody would. They're disappointed. But we'll regroup. We'll get ready. We'll keep fighting. All right. No one cares. Like we got 4 more games. This is life. This is how it is. Right? You got to battle through this stuff. You can't give in. You can't quit. And I don't think they will. That's not what we talk about. Again, we've battled. We keep battling. And that's what we'll keep doing. But obviously, you're disappointed in the loss. Everyone's disappointed. These guys, it's not like they're not trying. It's not like they're not trying.
Zach Austin had 19 points tonight against you guys. What makes him such a tough player to guard if you're dealing with him?
I think Zach Austin is a guy that really champions his role. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't step out. He doesn't try to do anything he can't do. He's an exceptional catch and shoot guy. Defensively, he's tough, athletic. I just think he plays his role. He champions his role. Really good. He doesn't do much things that he can't do. I don't know what that is. I'm not whatever, but to me, I just see him playing his role to a T.
Time for one more.
How's Elijah? Can you give us any specifics on his injury or when he might be able to play?
I think we're very hopeful that he'll take a couple of days and he should be back with us for the next game. But we got a couple of practices, so we'll see how it holds up. But I think it's just was just today.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.